Breaking news. 2 police officers have been shot and killed, gunned down by a prisoner that has now escaped. And a manhunt is currently underway. The prisoner in question, his name is Jabulani Moyo. His picture is flashing right above us. He was being transported when the police officers in their armored vehicle were intercepted. And then from there, a confrontation happened and guns of the police officers were taken, and that's what was used to kill them. In this case, many questions arise. The information from the SAPS has not been sufficient at the moment, as the manhunt is still currently underway. They are still trying to gather information on the vehicle, the so-called vehicle, the alleged vehicle that intercepted the armored vehicle that was transporting the prisoner. Now, in this case, if one employs their logic and intellect, we would ask questions like, okay, how was the prisoner being transported? Was he handcuffed? Because normally when prisoners are being handcuffed, they're supposed to be chained, both hands and feet. And where was the vehicle where the prisoner was it in the same carriage as the police officers? How did he manage to move from where he was cuffed and placed to where the officers were? And how did he manage to grab their firearms? Those are the questions that arise. And while prayers go to the officers that lost their lives in the line of duty, questions still remain. How did this happen? And how do we prevent it from happening again? Well, before we play this news, I would love us to subscribe, click that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up so you can receive notifications every time we do an upload. You know, we have discovered that 90% of the people that watch our videos have not subscribed yet. So we implore you to support us by subscribing. Thank you so much. While you're at it, let us watch and hear what the police have to say on what transpired, the speculations around it, and what they currently doing to obviously arrest Mr. Jabulani, who is currently at large, armed and dangerous. Let's watch.
We are in Roodepoort today. That is where we got reports that 2 police officers were shot and killed by a suspect here. But let me introduce Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo from SAPS. Colonel Mavela Masondo, thank you very much for your time. You can just clarify or elaborate more on what transpired here today.
Yes, let me start by saying the information is still sketchy for now. We are still investigating to find out what really transpired. But what we can confirm is that 2 of our members were shot and killed this morning at about 10:30. They are the detectives. They are attached to a trio task team. One is based in Florida, detectives, and the other one in Roodepoort, detective. So this morning they went to fetch a suspect of business robbery who was appearing at Roodepoort magistrate court. So after the court appearance, then they were transporting him back to Boksburg prison. So when they were in this road, is then that they were shot and killed. For now, we are not sure if it's the very same suspect that they were transporting who shot at them, or there are other suspects that stopped our police officers. So that one is still under investigation. But what we know is that they also took both firearms of the police officers, and the suspect drove away with the vehicle of the police vehicle. It was an unmarked Toyota Corolla, but the car was later found abandoned a few kilometers from here. So the suspect is still at large. So the suspect was arrested in 2023 for a business robbery. So that is the case that he was appearing for here in Roodepoort. He is a Zimbabwean national. His name is Jabulani Moyo. So that is the suspect that we are looking for, that they were transporting.
You can confirm that one police officer was declared dead here and the other one was declared dead in hospital?
Exactly. One of the police officers was transported to hospital, so he was certified dead on arrival, and the other one was certified dead here. One police officer is a warrant officer, the other one is a sergeant.
Have you informed the relatives or next of kin?
Yes, we've got our chaplains who has already informed the families of the police officers. So the head of the deputy provincial commissioner responsible for the detectives crime detection here in Gauteng is also here. Then he's the one that is leading the investigation, because we are trying to get to the bottom of this incident. Yes, it's true. The families have been informed of it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo. He speaks for SAPS here in Gauteng, confirming that 2 police officers were shot and killed. He's explaining more, saying that one police officer was declared dead here, one was declared dead upon arrival in hospital.
Well, there you have it. This is also one of the reasons why prisoners should never be allowed to have access to cell phones. How did the vehicle that intercepted the armored vehicle that was transporting the prisoner know where and the location and the route which they were to use? This is top secret information. Well, as you have heard, the officers that were killed were crime intelligence detectives. Is this an act of silencing the arms of justice? Is this a coincidence? Was this strategically done? Or was this an assassination? Or was it just an escape? Or is this an issue of being at the wrong place at the wrong time? The question still remains. If the officers and the prisoner are in an armored vehicle and they are intercepted, was the core made for a backup? Because obviously if the vehicle is armored, then no matter who's shooting at the vehicle, they're still safe inside. Let me know your thoughts. On this platform, we are committed to asking questions that are not regular, engaging the mind, sharing ideas, schools of thought. By so doing, we'll learn from one another. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.